Brother CS, as people of Mandera, we have no what to thank you for sacrificing your holiday, the only day your resting day, to visit Mandera. You and our honorable members of parliament who also join you from Nairobi. We say thank you very much. Karibu sana Mandera. And we know you are not new to this area. We have been a leader in Wajir County, County Commissioner, I was told, meaning they are very familiar with this area. We're going to have remarks and addresses at the venue. Mine is just to support what the chairman and the BOG, the management have proposed. As a county government, we don't have that luxury of saying this is a devolved function and this is an undevolved function. As it was mentioned, my brother, Senator Governor Roba, and the leadership of Mandera realized that if we stick ourselves to devolved and undevolved function, then we're going to remain behind. Unfortunately, apart from the national government, CDF, and the shareable revenue from the national treasury for the counties, the remaining 85%, we don't get much from it, from the previous successive regimes or government. We are hopeful that under the leadership of His Excellency the President William Samoei Ruto, we are going to benefit. But so far, the only area we rely on is the national government CDF and the county government funds. That's why we say we don't need to labor so much on what is devolved and what is not devolved. If we could have stick to that, this institution and these trainees, which are almost 700, will not have benefited. The request is that you take it up from here, because we have really struggled. It's not that we have a lot of resources the way people think. This county is vast. We are talking about 26,000 square kilometers with over 600 settlements, where each of them requires basic services. And talked actually Governor Roba and Senator Roba almost 3 years to complete this. Not that the contractor was not doing a good job, but they were doing it in phases because of the limited resources. Our request is the ministry now to take a bit from here. You have heard of the serious shortage in terms of hostels, the laboratory, and even the classroom. Kurudi pelekea salamu yetu kwa Rais William Ruto. Taka ni kukaribishe, alafu chairman afurahi. Tangazia karibu hostels 4 hivi, laboratory na classes. Karibu sana Bwana CS.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Your Excellency, the Governor of Mandera County. Thank you, the Senator, who was the first governor of this great county of Mandera. Thank you, my friends, the Member of Parliament for this area, and my friend, the Member of Parliament, ambaye is also a member of my Education Committee, the Chairman and the Principal, and all of us, and the students of this college. Good morning. Good morning once again. Yeah, thank you very much. I'm happy to be here. It's many years since I was here. That was about 2002. That is the last time I was in Mandera, because you are my neighbors, because I come from Wajir, and each and every time I'm in Wajir, they call me Mohammed. So I think even when I'm here, I can also comfortably call myself Mohammed, because that name I was given when I served as District Commissioner Wajir those years, when I used to come over to Mandera many times. One, Your Excellency, the Governor, and the Senate and members of Parliament, and all of you, I first want to take this opportunity to very sincerely thank the county government of Mandera. What you did, the first governor, is commendable, is excellent work, because I know that according to the functions as given by the Constitution of this country, it is the national government responsibility for teacher training colleges like this one, so that the construction and the building of this facility is supposed to have been undertaken by the national government if we were to follow the functions as they are given. But as you know, we are one unitary state, complementing each other in each and every functions that we do, and also bearing in mind that we serve the same people. Governor, you were able to identify and focus on one very important area, and that is the human capital. Because whatever development that you do, the most important that is actually a determinant of the success of all other sectors of the economy is none other than the human capital. And you know the kind of problem that we have had in northern Kenya and other parts of this country, which are commonly known that they are insecure. Sometimes when you don't have enough of your own teachers locally here, people will come from other parts of the country, and when there is a single incident, they use that as an excuse to get back to their areas of origin. So that perennial problem, I think we can only sort it out, we can only solve that problem by coming up with homegrown solutions the way you have come, because putting this facility using county funds is actually going to be one of the permanent homegrown solutions, because we are going to train our own, who then will become teachers not only here but even other parts of this country, so that we will be self-sufficient. Wale wengine wakija ati wanakaa wiki moja sawa, we will be able to have our own. So I'm sure that in another 2-3 years, we will be able to have teachers in this part of the country, Mandera, Wajir, all the way up to Garissa. So I want to assure you that we are focused, we are determined, and nobody will be able to take us back. Hiyo story wafanya na mwingine, lakini si Muhammad yule anasema mambo. God willing, as much as I'm your cabinet secretary education, as much as I'm your minister, when I'm determined and I see what I'm doing is good for the country, we cannot be diverted. We cannot engage on side shows. Lakini kama waziri wake kwa niaba yake lazima nifanye kitu, kwa sababu sasa gavana umefanya ukafanya. Kwa hiyo uwezo pahali nafika nitafanya, nitawapatia milioni 30 million. Hiyo kazi yake itakuwa ni ya ujenzi wa domes. Na waheshimiwa hapa seneta wenu na Your Excellency the Governor.